Please don't be that way. Oh no! Well, I feel like this is going to be a very intriguing game. Sorry guys, I'm having to go through and video advanced Alright, so welcome to Stanley Parable, where I'm going to see how much trouble I can get in with the narrator. I think I'm a bad little boy. Just ain't gonna happen. Alright, let's see where we can go. Let's see how far we can go before Mr. Narrator gets a little mad with power. Do 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 I know closed caption is going to be haptic with everything I say, but I don't care if you know what I say and I don't know what you want in loading screen.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. Stanley was happy.
Sounds like a Cisco job.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
This is where the fun will begin, because I'm not doing anything he says. So, let's just look around the desk. Oh, paperwork, Cisco. Oh, files. Oh. Okay. So, he's nope. You thought I was gonna go out? Huh. I am. Hello? Mark, I know you're in there.
All of his co-workers were gone. Look, oh please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly
So
5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
this is what I would do. Okay, is yeah, 50 clicks. No, just keep going. Don't worry, we'll get there one day. We'll get there. Maybe. Maybe.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. 417. 417. Where are you? Oh, look, it's my brother. 417. Huh. Oh, hey. Okay. 417. Oh, no computer at that desk. That's pretty conspicuous. Did they say 417? Why is there a 437 but no 417? Why are there so many papers strolled out everywhere? Nope, turn that off. We can't have that. Can't have that bourgeois kind of settlement.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office.
Yeah, what are you gonna
because
do?
he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Oh.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Going to work.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks
This
or
feels
so.
like the stupidest thing I can ever do. We say 415? I like 415 is just a real big room. Hey, Mondays? Well, same here. 416, 415. Nope, I didn't click on this door. There we go.
Now, back to door number 437.
Oh my god. No. Okay, this better be something good.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Yeah, I always wanted to click
All
on
right,
the...
back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
I don't know whether I'm losing my mind today.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Oh, is this 419 right there? Oh, yep. Hey!
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 41. We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
He has too much enthusiasm for one guy. Mr. Narrator, why?
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 43. Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks.
I'm gonna go back to my office. Back to my office. I just want to die in my office now. I don't like this. I don't. No! This is horrible. Boop. Boop. Interrogation time.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nah, I want to go right though.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I'm gonna click on every door. Trust me. Did I not click on that door? Yep, there we go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few
Want a
moments here in
drink?
this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nah, Chief.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I wondered at the same time. Alright, can I click on the door? Nope. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Oh, that chair's lying. I'm kind of sitting down though. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I didn't really think you could jump off the platform. That's great. That's just great.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So I clicked on all of them. I don't know if it resets when you like fall off and die, but
Stanley came to a set of
ah, we're going right.
We're
still going right, Chief.
To the meeting room.
Yeah, Chief. Pop. Yep.
Well.
Yep.
Perhaps
Mister.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Meow. Boop. Meow.
Wow. Yes. This room.
Going this
But
way.
eager to get back to business, Stanley
Ooh,
took the
can I press
first open door on his left.
Boop. No. Oh, you got happy for a little minute.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
All right.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
Yeah.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Nope. Don't
Now,
believe
listen
in it.
carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door? Gotcha.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red
I mean,
door.
blue's pretty cool.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red
I
door.
don't want to walk through the red door. Hey.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because
No.
I did. And in the end it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Yeah.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and
Oh,
give me
God.
some feedback.
Don't stab,
There we
please.
go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Now you're just screwing with me, and I don't like this part. I want to do my own. What's the orange? Kind of stuck right here. I don't know what I want to do. I want to go through the orange store, probably. I'll go through this door. Screw it. No, I wanna know.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I don't think he's gonna be really excited with my critical response.
One? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a one? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh, okay. So this is you. Cool. Yeah, I got my own room. Wait, I forgot what he said.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Bruh, this has been... You have really stepped up. I will have to agree. Sir, I will have to vote you oh no! It's a 1!
I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Oh god.
Now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
I think I'll give you a 1 again.
No!
Narrator, why? Just want to do things. Oh.
The baby crawls left towards
my god.
You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game. All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
What?
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
No.
Okay, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Why? Can't I just reach out?
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
No.
Well, I'll say this. I'm done making
Look at the
things
flower,
for you.
though.
From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Oh god, it's gonna be...
This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Oh, look at the tree. It's cool. Is there a way I can get away from this? Okay. Fine.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
No. I don't like this. No, I never will. I'm sure this is a good copyright.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. We brought a light. Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
I love how the narrator just, you know, should just listen to the guy, you know. He's had a hard time, hard bringing up. Poor guy. Where are we now?
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk.
What?
Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Wait. I think that's actually... Oh god, it's Portal.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these...
Did I break the game? God dang it! I think I broke it. I think I broke it bad. Oh. 4, 2, 3. Oh, look at the light. Only I could break a game so easy. I don't know where I am though.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Okay. So, apparently. Oh. Just never the end. Okay. So, I'm guessing you just... I'll just go through and hit them all.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped.
I think I'm gonna go
Surely
with
I was mistaken.
options that they give me this time. Clicked on about every door here.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Sure. The broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Actually, I kind of like this, actually. Kind of safe.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here. It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused. You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I wonder what happens if you walk down. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna go up. I'm not going down. Down's a horrible idea. Never understood why I'd go down. What's this door? Oh, executive bathroom. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him, and so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Yeah, I get it. This game has a lot of references. It's gonna take a good bit. If y'all want to see more of this series, leave a comment down below. And give this a nice thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't, and share it on a social media platform. And yeah, I'm looking to make a Facebook profile for this.
He felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
They couldn't do that for
This question would
years.
not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I just wanna escape my life.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Ooh. What is this? Loading? This game has really, like, taken off at times.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated, as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly. And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Cool. Nature paintings, that's pretty cool. Stanley's computer. Nice. So we started there, we went all the way through there. That's cool, they let you see the layout. The office. I wonder. The office. Yeah, that would have been that would have been good actually. Okay, yeah, this is a mind-blowing game. Just how the construction is. There's different endings to it.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
And I'm dead. The parable, it's like the whole game. It messes with your mind. I guess the game's over. Anyways, guys, that seems to be the end of it. Thank you for joining me on the Stanley Parable. If you'd like to see more episodes to continue it, of me going the right way this time, to actually sit there and follow the narrator's advice, give this video a like, thumbs up, share it, and yeah, keep hanging in there. If we can get this video up to 15 views and 10 likes, then I'll continue the series. But anyways, y'all have a great day. Hit that thumbs up if you're new here, comment, subscribe, and I'll check y'all later.